Guys, Matt from Wolverine Nation here. Today we're going to be doing a video install of Yamaha's soft enclosure kit for the X2. Just show you guys what all comes with it here. I have both doors here, have some pretty heavy duty zippers and snaps on it, and the back window. I believe everything rolls up once it's on there, but let me just show you what's in the box here first. We got a couple small nuts, some rivets, and the snaps, 3 clips, some push pins, 3 bolts, some snap stick, which I believe is some lube for the snaps, and then this plate here that I believe the rear part of the enclosure, the rear glass part, assembles to. But they give you 2 sets of instructions, one for the rear and one for the side doors. I think this is going to be a good kit for me in the environment. We showed you the hard cab on the X4 that we had, and I think the soft cab is going to be where it's at for me. A little more versatile in being able to store it as you ride and roll it down as needed. We don't do a ton of winter riding here, but it's definitely nice to have it whenever it's raining or snowing or cold. So let's take a look at the instructions and see what is all involved here. Okay, so the first thing it tells you to do is pull the seats, which there's 4 nuts on the driver's side, 4 12mm bolts on the passenger side. Then at the bottom of your rear soft cab, there is Velcro here, and there's a strip that they give you with that. And with the seats pulled, you need to line it on this lower lip. I centered it as best I could, and then you drill a 5/16 hole, and they give you push pins. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those total. So you can see how the Velcro, it's pretty sturdy actually. Then there is what they call a P channel that goes along the top. There's 3 places already molded into the roof to slide a, let's see if you can see it, push clip onto them, and then the P clip just bolts on, and then your roof section slides right through that channel, the P channel. But there's 3 of those going on there, so that's what holds the top. So I just wanted to show you that here, and then I'm going to finish strapping it up here, and I'll show you the finished rear section, the rear glass. Okay guys, so after you get the Velcro installed, it simply pulls down nice and tight and Velcros along the seam here. And then on both sides there's Velcro that goes through the center of the seatbelt section and around to the back. The top, I had to do it a few different ways till I finally realized what they were trying to say, but I don't know if you can see how it goes. Let me see. Okay, so it wraps around from the top here, and then goes up around there, and then you pull it down this way, and it Velcros and it pulls tension and pulls all this up and tight. So once I figured that out, it was good. But what I wanted to show you also, they give you these straps that you have to fish through around the tube, the down tube, and then pull it through the hoop and put it through this and pull it tight however you want to tighten the glass up, which it does make it pretty nice and taut. But anyway, if you look on your down tube, there's a spot which is right here, and anywhere else you try it, you can't get it through. But if you start feeding it from there, it does come right through. Anywhere else, but what it does is it catches on this support, which is rounded off so it won't cut the strap. behind it. But if you try to go down here or anywhere else along here, or try from this side, you ain't getting it through. I played around with that, and then after I looked at the directions, I seen this. There's like a piece of plastic that goes behind here that curls around, so it makes it real easy to get it through in that spot. So basically, you just, let me see if I can do this well. Basically, you just put one side through the loop, like so, and then you run it up through your turnbuckle, which is your little thing there, up and through. So let me do that here, and then I'll show you how this back window works. Okay, so as you can see, it's in the rolled up position now. There's 2 snaps on each side. But basically, slip those, comes down. The zipper's real nice and smooth. There's one on both sides. And there you have it. There's also zippers on the inside. Where they at? Inside too, so. But all in all, it fits fairly tight for a soft cab. I mean, down here it's just about airtight, and along the sides, I mean, there's a few small gaps. I mean, if you really wanted to get crazy, you could do some weather stripping along the top, but it seals pretty good for a soft enclosure. So, all right, let me get the instructions out and take a look at what's going to take to get these soft doors on here. So check back in here in a minute. Okay, this is the soft sides. Basically, it velcros around the ROPS, the cage. You can kind of see the different spots it goes around. There is a button up here at the top that goes around the pillar. I did take the rear sides off so you could see what's going on. But it's like that the whole way around. It's actually made for the Yamaha windshield, the Yamaha polycarbonate windshield. And so it has these on both top and bottom to cover where the clamps go. I had to modify it a little bit to fit my flip. Not a huge deal. But basically, zip it here. It's got a nice heavy duty zipper inside and out. Let me see if you guys can see. There's where it goes. Up around. But basically, what you want to do to mount it. The first, you rivet the other side of these buttons. But basically, you want to do this back one first, and then these top 2 next, and get all your slack out. Then work your way down and mark them all where it's sitting nice and everything feels nice and flat. And then you have all your buttons. There's also one that goes on the inside. But basically, it's kind of by feel. Get it all nice and most of the wrinkles out. It's pretty neat. There's actually some magnets that whenever you zip it up, they all hook together. So I'm going to get the other side done and get the back strap back up and get the seats back in it, and then show you what it looks like all complete. But so far, so good. All right, so I did the driver's side. It was basically the exact same as the passenger side, other than the passenger side does have a snap that goes onto the bolster. Being that it's a fixed seat, it has an extra snap there. You know, the driver's side obviously is adjustable, so that wouldn't work there. But other than that, it's exactly the same. There's what the back looks like, all buttoned up with the doors on. And I have the passenger side opened and rolled up and buttoned, so you can see how you can kind of store it when you don't want it closed. But I think it'll be a nice addition in the wintertime. Keep most of the cold and rain and snow and stuff off of you. Looking forward to adding a heater and seeing how warm it keeps the inside with the soft cab. But all in all, for the money, I believe it retails on Yamaha's site for about $5.99 if I'm not mistaken. So it's not a bad price, and you get, you know, basically a fairly tight full enclosure, you know, that you can run a heater, stay warm in the winter, and also have the versatility of being able to, you know, when you get hot, open it up and roll everything up and get some air flowing through. So I think it's a good option for a lot of guys that don't want to spend the big money on the hard cab and the ease of changing back and forth from you know, getting there and being sealed up. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.